Hello everyone, this is Asian with Jeep and welcome to a special Infinite Warfare video tips, as we will be covering one of the most used variant of the NV4 assault rifle, the Fallout. The NV4 Fallout is a legendary variant with the unique nuclear gun perk. This perk will give you a De-Atomizer Strike once you have earned 25 kill streak with this weapon. Other weapons without the nuclear perk and Scorestreaks will not count towards this. The De-Atomizer Strike will kill everyone in team deathmatch and will result in a win for your team, regardless of the current score. But in other game modes like Domination and Defender, the De-Atomizer Strike will not finish the match and will only kill the entire enemy team. Once you have called in the De-Atomizer Strike, you earn a secret nuclear calling card in a Spec Ops mission. The second gun perk is Stability, which decreases the recoil by a small amount. The NV4 is a stable weapon, effective at medium to long range. Damage and range are moderate, with 4 shots needed to kill out to medium range and 5 at a long distance. It is a good all-round weapon overall, adaptive to most situations. For a class that solely focuses on getting 25 kill streak, we will be focusing on making a weapon easier to use, with a set of perks and a rig that will help assist to keep you in a fight. For attachments, the suppressor is no doubt a good fit for the NV4, with a low differential between maximum and minimum damage, and staying off the radar while shooting are its benefits. Other attachments are best fulfilled with ones that would enhance the handling, such as the quick draw or adjustable stock, depending on how fast your playstyle is. If you play fast, then quick draw is probably the best attachment. Otherwise, if you take it slower, then the stock is better. The iron sights are good, but if you prefer to use an optic, then the reflex or ELO are recommended, as this will assist in acquiring targets easier with a clear sight picture. I would recommend using 3 attachments at most, as the more you have, the less perk you can equip. But you could also choose more attachments if you feel more comfortable with less perks. We will be skipping a secondary to save a point for attachments and perks. Unless you have the EMC Calamity Legendary variant pistol, then you should equip it, as a streak for the De-Atomizer Strike will stack with other weapons with the nuclear perk. Otherwise, be sure to pick up a fallen enemy weapon as a backup in case of the shortage of your NV4's ammo or caught in the middle of the reload. But ideally, you should reload from a safe location. For the perks, we will elect a setup stealth. For the first tier, Ghost will leave you remain hidden under the radar except for the advanced UAV. This works best in a conjunction with a suppressor. If you have 2 more points to spend, consider taking another first tier perk. Blast Shield is good if you play in objective game modes where grenades are common, or Blind Eye if you feel like the other team will earn high score streaks. For the second tier, Scavenger will resupply from dead enemies by picking up blue packs. If you ran out of ammo for the NV4, you can't progress with your streak. So be sure to resupply early at the beginning as much as you could, so you don't have to worry about the need to pick up more supply later, as this can be a risk, especially if the blue pack is far away or out in the open. For the third tier, Dead Silence will muffle your footsteps. With your quiet footsteps, you can use this to your advantage of fighting other enemies nearby, should you hear footsteps that doesn't belong to your teammate once you have checked your minimap. Dead Silence will also allow you to sneak up behind enemies easier, especially against a cautious, skilled player that wears a headset. The choice of rig, payload and trade usually depends on what you prefer. The most common rig being used is the Merc rig, with the reactive armor that temporarily protects against damages, and Infusion trait for a faster health regeneration. This combination gives you an extra resistivity and increases the survivability. The FTL's phase shift payload and perception trait are the combination that enhance your awareness, avoidance, and superior positioning. The phase shift refills faster than most payloads, so you can use it often to either avoid an unfavorable gunfight or to simply bypass a group of enemies and slay them from behind once you're back to a normal dimension. The perception trait will indicate a warning of someone who's looking at you while you're looking at a different direction. This can help you to seek a cover immediately before taking an incoming fire. Another recommended rig is the Phantom, with the active camo payload that renders you near invisible. Useful when you need to take a dangerous route to gain a dominance or to avoid being detected when being outnumbered. For the trait, either the rear guard to protect your back with a shield or heightened sense to alert any fast incoming hostiles. For Scorestreaks, given that kills from them won't count towards your De-Atomizer Streak, we'll be choosing a set of non-offensive aerial Scorestreaks. UAV, counter UAV and advanced UAV are great for providing an information of enemy's position and jamming their maps. The advanced UAV will show the direction of where the enemies are facing. Although unlike the Hater from Black Ops 3, the advanced UAV is not a real-time radar, but it will reveal anyone who is using the Ghost perk. Even then, you should be careful once the Scorestreak is live, as within a sweep, one enemy could change a direction in an instant, which can cause a miscalculation from your anticipation. The tip with this weapon and other legendary weapon variants that has a nuclear gun perk is practice. Though it is rare to be successful within the first try, a multiple run will enable you to learn and be familiar with spawns and maps. Choosing a game mode that is right for you is important, as you feel more confident. Objective game modes like Domination is known for a predictable spawn, so it is best to try getting the De-Atomizer Strike there. Ground War has some good game modes to try and more enemies to slay that can help get the streak within a short time, though this is being challenged by skilled players who would also attempting to go for the same goal. Another game mode to consider is Tactical Team Deathmatch, with the NV4 being the strong weapon with increased damage and the boost jump is disabled, so you don't have to worry about enemies flying around above your head. Your playstyle with the NV4 will be challenged with a discipline. Even a smallest mistake can erupt your long streak. Eliminate what you can and don't overreach. If the engagement takes too long, it is best to turn away from it, as the other opponent will likely to find you soon before you move on to the next target. Avoid a direct gunfight if possible, especially against close range, and prepare enemies from a solid cover. You'll be outmatched in terms of fire rate against SMG users and snipers at long range that can swiftly take you out within one shot. Be patient, but don't stay at one place or takes too long to rest between engagements, and instead be active and unpredictable to confuse your enemies. Map knowledge is essential for this strategy. Finding a best route to flank and a cover to stay will allow you to gain a superior advantage. Use the minimap and teammates to your advantage. If the portion or part of the map is empty, then it is likely that there will be enemies in that area. Overall, the NV4 Fallout is perhaps the easiest weapon to use in order to attain the De-Atomizer Strike, with its many solid characteristics such as low recoil and good damage. The NV4 is the most popular assault rifle, and the Fallout is currently being preferred by many, more so than the Flatline and Chaos Epic variant. And that's a wrap for the special Infinite Warfare video tips. This is Asian with Jeep. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.